On an airplane, this is my first trip. After I opened my eyes, I looked across the, my window was closed, and I accidentally looked at the right window. I was like, oh my God, we are in the air. We are in the air. And after a while, it was surreal. It was beautiful. It was amazing. And I loved it.
This is my fifth conference, Coalition of Community Schools conference. Starting off with the first one that we hosted in Kansas City at the Western Crown Center. I mean, it's going from a size of about 250 to 300 to this one, close to 2,000, 1,900. A real source of pride seeing LINC really pretty much first on the timeline. So I have to go back and sign that. And for our coordinators, I think seeing where LINC is on the timeline really instilled some pride in knowing that we've been doing this and kind of bragging rights throughout the conference. As we say, when you see one LINC site, you've seen just one LINC site. When you've seen one community doing community schools, you've seen one community doing community schools. While there are a lot of similarities, there are a lot of things that are different. So it's a chance for our coordinators to learn from others in the United States who are doing the work, a chance for them to share what they're doing, because there's uniqueness and there's similarities everywhere. So each year each conference we try to bring a different group of coordinators so they can experience the coalition and what's the good work being done across the country.
I had been lucky enough to work with Bert Berkeley, to work with Landon Rowland, to work with Gail Hobbs, to get to know Brent, and to know that there was stuff happening in Kansas City that we could show people. Every time we go somewhere, it's because there's real work on the ground with real kids, real families, school people, and community partners. So this idea that schools were really central institutions in our community is a core American proposition. And so we've been working to return schools to their rightful place as pivotal centers of community, as engines of democracy, as places where kids and families and community gather, and as places where educators and parents and students and community partners work together to help young people succeed. And that's what community schools are trying to do.
One of the coordinators said, now I understand why we say that before and after school is 25% of the work and everything else, should be 75% of the work. Just as they get a deeper understanding of the heart of, why LINC was started and what our work is, and the potential to go far deeper into the community than maybe they've even thought possible before. It's been really encouraging to see.
Well, I pretty much didn't understand the concept of community schools. Coming to this conference, it's helped me gain a better knowledge of how to implement, how to go about funding, and how to engage your school to become a community school. Pretty much you kind of feed off of each other, get the same ideas to know, hey, I'm not in this alone. Sometimes you do feel like you're working with a student that's challenging by yourself and no one else understands, but talking to some of the colleagues here at the conference, you get the understanding of, hey, we're all in this together. I got some tips for you maybe on how to even handle your situation.
Seeing all the thousands of people here who come and do the same thing, it really opened my eyes and told me, it was like, keep doing this because you're not the only one. Just motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing and know that there are going to be bad days with it, but also it's a great thing what we're doing with the kids.
This is just an extension of our village, and so we have to be able to reach out and connect and be able to bring back in order for our village to prosper as well. So that's exactly what I'm looking to learn, is how I can be that vessel and be able to take that back to my community and get people involved. And you have to have the tools in order to do so.
You know, it's a bigger picture for me now. I'm proud to be a part of a company like LINC that based on the things that they do. They're passionate about schools, they're passionate about community, they're passionate about kids. I love the work that I do.
Here in Westmore this morning and talking about the other, and I want all of us to remember we are that other person that can bring hope and interest back into our community and back into our school district.
I think it will continue to grow. I think finding results, looking at data, a lot of sessions about data and showing what works, and it's clear that community schools work. Getting others from state level, partnership levels to really fund community schools, really getting advocates, parents talking to legislatures and school board members, principals, superintendents, more community schools. I think it will continue to grow.
Incredible to think about the impact and just seeing now what it has become compared to what it was, and the idea that LINC was there at its inception was such an important force in getting this movement rolling. It just makes you proud. It makes you proud to be a part of LINC and the organization and everything that people have done, who've come before I have, and on whose shoulders I stand.